Hello and welcome to the channel. Now I've just finished painting this, which turned out not too bad. So watch me paint it here and talk some random nonsense in the process. Don't forget to subscribe, and thank you if you already have. Let's do some painting. Hello and welcome to my latest video. Hope you're keeping well and all that jazz. Just going to check everything's all up and running. I think it is. So hopefully we won't have any dramas. There's one or two dramas in my last video. So anyway, I'm going to be painting on this stretch canvas. It's already got a painting on which I did a couple of months ago, I think, which I'm not happy with. There was a lot of people out there who were happy with it, but I am not. Also, while it was drying, I managed to drop it and it's got a great big line down it. Big smudge, but never mind. I'm going to go over it and see what happens. The sky is not too bad, but needs quite a bit of work. I'm quite interested in that bit, those cliffs. Might see if I can keep them in. So size-wise, it's 24 by 18 inches. So reasonable size, and we shall get going. No palette cam because I'm on call, and if I do get a call, I'll have to disappear off, so I apologise if that happens. Touch wood, it won't happen. So anyway, we'll get going, start doing. That sky, oh yeah, my colours. Obviously, being on call, no palette cam, so my apologies. I'll put the list of colours up here. I've got some Payne's grey, I've got sap green, I've got some primary red left over, which I may or may not use. Probably won't use it, but we'll see. I've got some Indian yellow, I've got some medium yellow, and some primary blue mixed into titanium white, and some linseed oil. I'm getting very low on titanium white, so I'm going to ration the hell out of that. Never mind. So yeah, onwards and upwards. It's lovely weather out there. It's spring has sprung. I had a nice walk today with my wife and the dogs. Incidentally, if you can hear a little bit of chatter, I wonder if the camera's picking up. My wife's on the phone, so she'll be probably on the phone for a good while. So if you do pick up the odd bit of chatter coming from the lounge, it'll be her. But anyway, it's quite a nice colour, that blue. Not bad. It's my go-to colour at the minute, primary blue with titanium white. So yeah, you're keeping well. I hope you enjoyed my funny outtake I did yesterday. See my previous videos. Yeah, a bit of blue on, just gives me an idea. Just give my gloved hand a wipe. Got my serial killer gloves on again. But they're really good gloves actually, quite heavy duty, you know, they don't rip like some. Let's have a think. We'll get some of this medium yellow. Touch of sap green as well, just a tiny amount. Just put something there. In fact, I'll do it without sap green. I'll just wipe that off my brush. Yeah, it's dried a bit bland. So I thought I'd go over it a bit, see what happens, if anything. Right, go with my finger. yeah, I tried doing some trees and I'm not entirely convinced about them. I'll just knife on a bit of blue. Just there. Just hide those trees a bit. Seagulls are singing. I do like seagulls. I don't care what people say. Not everyone's a fan of a seagull, but I like them. Yeah, it's quite nice blue, that. Might actually add a bit of primary red to some yellow. Hopefully get a nice orangey colour. That's the plan. Just plonk it there. Yeah, I was chatting yesterday, you know, as I often am, you know, during a video. In the last video, I was talking about the village hall where we grew up, and school dinners. I loved school dinners. I didn't. In primary school, you know, I wasn't the greatest fan because we didn't really get a choice for what we had. It was when we went to secondary school that I really enjoyed, because it meant I could have chips, and I am partial, you know, I call myself a chip connoisseur. I do love my chips. I still love them a bit too much, but now I've got an air fryer, you know, I'm all bloody time. But when I was at school, I worked it out that every day I was there without fail, you know, every single year, the 5 or 6 years, whatever it was I was there, I had chips every day without fail. The only day I didn't was Christmas dinner, which I didn't like very much because we didn't have chips. Yeah, it was chips every single day, unless I was skiving or, you know, off sick or whatever. I didn't have chips, but the rest of the time I did. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it to a child to have chips every day. If there's any younger people watching, I very doubt anyone young is watching, but I won't recommend it every day. Bit of Indian yellow. Right, I'll leave that for a minute and carry on. Give my hands a quick wipe so I don't get everywhere covered. Yeah, quite an art area there. That's quite interesting in the sky. Right, get my flat brush, get some of this sap green and just place some shapes and things on just there. A bit of Payne's grey as well. Just bring this down a little. It could be, this scene could be Lathkildale in the Peak District. near where I was brought up. It's not just on the outskirts of the village I lived in. It could be anywhere in the Peak District, really. Oops. Canvas has come off the easel. Yeah, secondary school we had a dinner lady who, we used to cause havoc with her. I kind of regret it now. She was a nice lady. But, her nickname was, excuse the phrase, torpedo tits. That's what we used to call her. But yeah, we used to give her a right time. But she was very stern. She always had a scowl on her face, you know. It wasn't till, later on in my school life that I realised she was nice. But yeah, in the early years, I gave her a right time. I'll just put some yellow on here in my fingers. Not looking too bad. Right, that's sky. Let's have another do. There used to be food fights and all sorts in school dinners. All kinds of carnage. I'll put some yellow up there. Perhaps up there as well. Excuse my arm in the way. Perhaps a bit more red as well. My favourite at school was the school did amazing sausage rolls. We had, I had sausage roll, chips and beans, and that was me. It was lovely. Obviously with a pudding. And incidentally, I'm having sausage roll, chips and beans tonight, as it just so happens. Which I'm looking forward to. It's not the healthiest in the world, but at least I'm happy. Right, a bit more of this blue there perhaps, and then we're getting there. Yeah, I do like my food. Bit too much really, but there we go. I'm not into fine dining, you know, a la carte and all that bloody nonsense. Not into that at all. Well, interesting shapes and stuff going on in the sky. Right, a bit more blue on that horizon. Perhaps just there. Let's try and cover the trees up that were there before. Just smudge things over a bit. Yeah, we're nearly there, you know. It's work in progress. I wonder if I just find a suitable scraper, get my palette knife, just take off some of the paint. There is method to my madness. And once I've done that, I'll just go over with my fingers. Oh, in fact, I'll do it with a paper towel. It seems to make a nice effect. I think so anyway. Fresh piece. Again, excuse my arm across the shot. Yeah, yesterday I was talking about the village hall where we brought up in, and because the school didn't have a dinner hall, we'd all trudge off down to the village hall and have our dinner there. That's the primary school. You know, didn't matter what weather we're doing. You know, if it was snowing, we'd all trudge off, you know, in the snow, have our dinner. And we used to, because the school didn't have a sports hall or anything like that. We used to have a PE down there as well, which again involved traipsing off down to the village hall. It was only about a quarter of a mile away from the school. And we used to do, I don't know if they still do it anymore, this country dancing was what we had to do. For reasons unbeknownst to me, it was on the national curriculum. We had to do bloody country dancing. Which involved the teacher putting it in a tape player, and that was the music. And it was a special tape, you know, with someone calling the moves, you know. I don't know, we're dancing to the Yellow Rose of Texas or whatever. And we'd be there, you know, dancing along. I'm pretty traumatised as a child. And I still remember all the moves now, I still remember all the... Perhaps it wasn't wasted, you know, perhaps there's good reason for us to be learning country dancing. But it went, you know, the music we're playing, and the narrator on the tape would be going, you pass your partner going out, you pass her going in, you do something else and something else again, bow to your partner and all promenade, sing I want to be near you, you're the one, and all that. But you know, I can't sing, but it's funny what you remember. So we're doing all that and we'd have to dance and God knows what else. I can't stand dancing. Probably why I don't dance. It's probably why I don't do it. It's a bloody country dancing. Yeah, it's funny what you remember, isn't it? That was, God, remember that? It must be nearly 40 years ago. I've got a bit of a wall there, maybe one there as well. It's looking quite nice actually, so I'm quite pleased with this. Not bad at all. Some distant stuff going on over there. Some trees and rocks perhaps. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm quite pleased. The sky, I don't know, I might have to come back to it, but it is not too bad. I've painted worse. I might plonk a bit of yellow just there. Other than that, I think we're just about dandy. Yeah, I don't want to overdo the sky. I might just get my liner brush and just grab a bit of this bluey white mixture and just tickle it on just there. Perhaps a bit of red as well, doesn't do any harm. Just gives the impression of clouds. Just smooth it over my finger. I can still hear my wife chattering away. God, I don't like talking on the phone. If I had a choice, I'd text. Well, I've got a choice, so never phone people. Oh, it's not bad that now, not bad. It'll do for me. Let's have a think. Yeah, I might let that sky just dry a bit, you know, over the next few days, and I might make a return to it, but I'm quite pleased with all this down here. It's quite nice, not bad. I wonder if there's anything to be gained from just doing a bit more wiping away here. Does seem to make a nice effect. It's got a nice patch of cloud there, a bit of light maybe. Yeah, I think, you know, we're just about there. So don't forget to subscribe. Thank you if you already have. Let me know in the comments what you think. It means a lot. So yeah, I think we're done. I'll probably come back to that at some point. Might make a return in a future video. But anyway, the job is a good one. So don't forget, as well as YouTube, I'm on Instagram, Facebook and jonkidd.co.uk. So I hope you like. Thank you for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.